Right, so I feel as though I've got the right to reply. Many of you will have seen me on Piers Morgan, you know, that absolutely dreadful interviewer. I don't know where, somebody told him that he was good at this, and I don't really know who it was. So he's absolutely dreadful at interviewing me, and anybody actually. Loads of people have said that they don't like him. That have been on his show. I agreed to go on because I felt like I needed to stand up for myself and tell my side of the story. As you all know, they made a show cashing in on me, even though I deny that it is me, and also even though the name is based upon something that I had actually said. It's not really me, and the actress that they hired to play me looks absolutely nothing like me, doesn't sound like me, is nothing like me at all. And it's just quite insulting, actually. I'm looking at her and looking at me. We couldn't be more different. It's quite insulting. So I don't think that this is a fair representation of me, even though it's not me and not about me. But I feel as though I've got the right to reply again. And many people have been accusing me of all sorts of things, and especially that I was cashing in myself and agreeing to do a meet and greet in a club, a nightclub. Well, I don't go to nightclubs. I don't drink. And I don't go to clubs. I don't like them, and I wouldn't be going even though I agreed to go and it was pulled at the last minute. That wasn't me. So I don't know how that happened, but it definitely it wasn't a discussion that I had. Maybe somebody that looked like me. It's probably the actress actually that tried to play me who wasn't me. It was probably her that was going to do the meet and greets and pulled out at the last minute because her agent said no. I think that's probably what it was. But anyway, so I have been talking about this on my Facebook page, and I've been talking about Richard Gere, and I think I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to talk about him because he's been saying very unfair things about me. And so the other day I said on my Facebook that if he got that it would be divine intervention, like an act of God, you know, like retribution, divine retribution. And I said that, and people got terribly upset and said that that was a terrible thing to say, and that you don't wish an illness on people. And I said, I don't know what you mean actually, because that's not what that means. Everybody knows that that isn't an illness, and that's not what that means actually. What I meant by this was hope in Viagra. I wished Richard Gere hope in Viagra, because everybody knows from the Holy Arms that Richard Gere has erectile dysfunction, and because of that he needed help. So I was wishing him help. I said, oh dear, that's terrible. What a shame. I said, what a shame. And I hoped that he would find hope in Viagra. So you're wrong. Everyone's wrong again. And I was right with what I was saying. Now, whether or not he'll admit to that now, I don't know. He might put it in one of his shows. He might make a stand-up about it. And if he does, then, you know, I hope he remembers that that's available to him. So I just wanted to set the record straight with that as well. I think people have been very unfair, people saying very unkind things about me, stalking me and harassing, and I just think that's wrong, because I would never do anything like that, and I find this whole thing deeply unpleasant. I would never cash in on anything like this, not like Richard Gere and that girl that sounds and looks nothing like me at all. They're doing that. I will say that I will consider Celebrity Big Brother when that comes round again. I will not do I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I just think it's very misogynistic. I don't like Ants and Dec, and I just feel that they would make jokes about, you know, talking about hanging curtains and that sort of thing. And it was a joke. It was a joke. You know, I don't want to be part of that, and they would probably make me eat all sorts of penis and that sort of thing, animal parts, and I just wouldn't do that. So that's not the sort of thing I would do for money. So I'm a very honest person, and also for those of you who are saying, asking why I keep calling myself a lawyer, I'm qualified, fully qualified. I've taken the exams. I can't remember exactly what my grades were. I mean, you're asking me to remember things from many years ago. Even though I've got a photographic memory, I can't remember things from that long ago. I'm diabetic as well, so I struggle with that sort of thing. But you know, I'm definitely qualified, and I do call myself a lawyer, and because everybody does who are qualified in law in the UK, they do say, and people saying, no, you'd be a solicitor or a barrister. That's wrong, because I'm Scottish, and Scottish people would call themselves lawyers, so you're quite wrong about that. I wouldn't expect you to know, because they're obviously very thick. People are very stupid, and you know, it's nothing I can do about your lack of intelligence. But I am sick of all the hyperbole surrounding all of this. I don't like hyperbole. It's very, very offensive to me, and I just think it's unpleasant and unnecessary, and I'm going to fight it all the way. But I just want to reiterate that I am definitely available for Celebrity Big Brother if that comes around, or any other show that doesn't involve starvation. I'd be really interested in doing that. I am going to keep going on my Facebook, and I'll say what I like, because I've got the right to reply, I've got the right to say what I want, and I'm not going to be stopped by anybody again. And you know, if anyone's got anything to say, don't say it to me, because I'll probably take you to court, because I am qualified to do that. I'll be representing myself, because I'm qualified as a lawyer, and I will lawyer myself. And anyone who says anything else, I'm going to sue you. So I'll see you in court. Hope in Viagra.